This is a horror game podcast. It is meant for mature audiences. It may contain shocking revelations, violence, and sexual themes. Viewer discretion is advised. Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I play the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. I'm your host, Thom Raley. The scenario is entitled Ice Cave. It was written by Calen McDowell, who is also our Keeper of Arcane Lore, and this is a one-shot. So without any further delay, let's begin our journey into the darkness. Calen?
Yeah, thank you, Thom. So the story is in Wyoming, in the Ten Sleep Canyon, where the local Ron Derringer discovered a cave. And at first, it didn't seem like much, but as he pushed farther, it opened up, and he realized that he had really stumbled onto something impressive. He came out and contacted the Fairweather Expedition, world-renowned, and they've all assembled to come explore the place, map it out, make it an official cave in the registry. So we joined them a day into their expedition. They gathered, they had to hike up the canyon wall from where they parked. It was warm. They got sweaty on their hike up. It was a nice breeze that cooled them off, and it soon got much colder as they crawled into the dark. They had to bundle up in all of their warmest winter gear. They crawled through the mouth of the cave, down into the opening and to the large flat area that Ron had pointed out for their base camp. They set up their tents and sleeping bags, and now on the second day, they pushed farther, following Ron, to a frozen waterfall that's very extended. It rolls through the cave instead of falling straight down. They have one set of ice axes that they've had to kind of share and pass back and forth to move across the steeper parts of the waterfall. And this is where they begin, sliding on their bellies of thick black ice as their body heat warms it just enough to melt and wet their clothes and then refreeze as they push further. I'm guessing that Ron is probably in the front because this is something he managed to do on his own without an ice axe. And he's just peeking out through the opening with everyone else following behind him to the large, cavernous, icy place that he thought was worth finding an expedition for.
Yeah, that's right. And right here, you got your cave.
Yeah.
That's cave.
I'll be glad
And
to
there's
finally
cave.
sit down and stop and look at the cave and stop sliding on the ice.
Come on, Bob. Where is your spirit of adventure?
My spirit of adventure is the spirit of cartography. I am surveying this whole damn fucking thing, and I just want to get in and out.
There's going to be some bigger drops yet, though, right?
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't the end of this?
Oh, yeah.
This
Oh,
is
no.
just the beginning, my friend.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This could easily be another Lechigia or, the Mammoth Caves.
But you haven't seen there's a part I call the squeeze. You'll see that coming up soon.
Great.
Don't tell me those things. I signed up for 24 hours, 24 goddamn hours. Then I'm out. I'm done. Okay?
Like the
Oh, Derek, this is the stuff we live for. This is what it's all about.
This is the stuff you live for. I am getting paid. Mr. Fairweather? That's right? Do you have any kind of overtime stipulations you want to put into this contract right now?
Derek, I would be happy to inform you that those overtime compensations have already been in that contract, as well as penalties for abandoning the expedition at key moments. So,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Look, I'll name part of the cave for you.
Great. Yeah, make it the entrance. The Derek, I want out of here. Entrance. I can't think. Just go. Just move your ass.
We could call it Wheeler Squeeze.
I can't feel my nipples.
More like Derek's butt. The Derek's butthole.
There's 5 different death traps across Europe that Bob's named after me so far, and I'm hoping that today might be another one. Don't worry. Once we get to the exciting stuff, your blood will start pumping. You'll be ready to go.
Well, you guys slide on your bellies up to the squeeze that Ron had mentioned, and it's not too bad of a squeeze. As long as you're flat on your belly, you can get through. And then there's a short little couple-foot drop into a large open cave that, as you guys look around, it's beautiful, where there's a large waterfall coming down with a little bit of light coming from above, where maybe there's a chimney out of the top of the canyon. Everywhere that there isn't ice, there's a thick layer of frost. As your beams sweep around, it sparkles and glimmers. And this place is huge. This is exactly where Bob needs to set up his gear to start mapping the place. And I should mention, besides each of you, who we should probably go around and have introductions, there are 2 novice members of the expedition that have climbed with Fairweather a couple of times, but this is really their time to prove themselves. Cliff Dunkel and Buddy Holiday are also joining you guys. So, starting with our guide, who's the local here. Why don't you introduce yourself a little bit, since it's going to take Bob quite a while to set up his tripod and plug his computer in and everything. So you guys have time in this room.
Well, name's Ron Derringer. I'm from the line of the Derringers. We're a long line of cavers. We've gone in caves all the time. Cowboys, cavers. Yeah. I'm a tough Wyoming boy.
Would any of you like to help me set this up? I need a site. Maybe you, Derringer, you can help me.
Oh boy, I'm not good with gadgets, but
well, you're not going to touch my gadgets. I'll tell you that right now. But I need you to go stand over there. I need to get a self-leveling mark on you.
All right.
I'm Bob McCluskey. I am the cartographer, and I have a Leica Geosystem self-leveling survey laser that's worth a fucking fortune. And it's really the only reason why we're here. If we get the survey done, then we can get the fuck out of here and get to a nice warm, jacuzzi.
Meet you, Bob.
So once he's across there, I can see how many degrees up and down he is. And
oh yeah, yeah. You're in quite the vast just cavern right now, where there's a couple pitfalls where using your laser, you can tell they don't really go anywhere. It just seems like a drop off. But the ceiling is probably 40 feet above you. You can see at least 100 feet across. On the other end, yeah.
Is the ceiling above us mostly rock, or is it mostly ice?
So it's mostly rock with a layer of frost on it, but there is one large waterfall coming down, completely frozen.
So we're underground. We're not just under a glacier.
Yeah. So you climbed up a canyon wall to crawl inside. So you're surrounded by granite stone. You've been going down. You're not sure if you're back at the level where the road was yet, but you're getting close at least.
Yeah. I've probably been taking measurements along the way.
Yeah.
GPS probably doesn't work underground, so.
And and Key, the porter, is carrying all of your guys' supplies for the day. You guys are all dressed pretty light to be able to climb. You got to be nimble, except for him, who's burdened down with anything that you might need that you didn't leave behind at camp. So he's probably the last one kind of tumbling out of that slide.
Yeah, you just see a big, very large man, former boxer, comes clambering behind, full of stuff.
Surprised you made it through the squeeze.
It was tight.
Yeah, had to go backpack first.
Had to take all the gear off, push it through, then climb through.
I imagine you might have like a rope trailing behind you, so just as you go through, it start just pulling everything out back behind.
Yeah.
Derek squeeze. That sounds good. I'll write that down.
And walking far away from his new namesake, Derek is sort of looking up and seeing that the roof of the cave is much larger and it's kind of more open in here. He's not complaining as loud or as much, but is really just, it's the eye of the tiger, it's the veil of the fight, and just like trying to psych himself up a lot, flexing his hands, doing a lot of breathing exercises. I'm here because there was an ad that asked for EMT trained individuals experienced with climbing equipment. And I do mountain climbing as a hobby sometimes, or I used to. I don't do fucking caves, okay? They didn't tell me anything about caves until I got here. But apparently I can't back out now. So this is fine. We're all good. This is fine. I just went through the Derek squeeze. Fucking
Watch out for the hole there, bud.
Oh my God.
Yep, gotcha.
Yeah,
I read
this is a very nice place to sprawl out. There's a couple cozy spots without any drops nearby. The air moves a little bit here. It's been stale all day. Yeah, it's moving just a little bit. There's that tiny little ray of light above. You can almost pretend that you're outside. It's a nice spot to drink some water, relax.
We're gonna set up a base camp.
You have your tents and sleeping bags back at a camp already. You could move up here if the expedition proves to be further. But so the goal at this point is you've run enough supplies to last a week. You really don't want to take that long. You're just kind of going for depth, looking for other large cavernous areas. Once Fairweather has kind of determined that you've found the natural end of the cave is when the expedition reaches an end. And Bob's had the chance to shine his laser all over the place and map the place in his computer.
I would imagine right now Marcus is probably standing near Maverick, and they're kind of discussing the next steps going forward. Marcus is a thrill seeker. He got hired by Maverick, years ago. He's in it for the adventure. He was a mountain climber before, and Fairweather has offered him many, many opportunities to do what he does best. A recent trip in which he broke a wrist necessitated maybe the hiring of Derek, and since then, Marcus is kind of a little more likely to kind of keep an eye on what he's doing. And he also knows that when Maverick is busy, it's kind of his job to keep an eye on everyone else and make sure they're getting through. And yeah, he'll look to the boss and say, so you think that's the route we're headed?
Well, I mean, certainly these drops that are good Derek seems so keen on exploring for himself. We definitely want to investigate Marcus, and we'll look to you for your expertise on the best way to navigate our ways down there. But that is the way forward seems to be down.
Yeah, the most obvious path is near the opposite end from where you've entered this chamber. There's a drop to a ledge across. There's a 4-foot gap and 2 flat faces, complete vertical walls that go down. Well, look, with your headlamps, you can tell 15 or 20 feet, just staying a consistent about 4 feet apart from each other. And you can see a little tunnel going off to the side from there. And that's the natural way to progress. So this is really the time to rest before it's showtime.
So if Derek is trying to make himself less nervous by singing a little song, I'll probably join into him singing, and we can test the acoustics of the structure. Probably echoes really nicely.
Oh yeah, the acoustics are amazing.
Caves make surprising karaoke arenas.
And don't yell too loud there, your cause of cave in.
The eye of the what?
Ooh, that high note.
It's a cave in, bud.
Haven, this cave's been here for 10 million years. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, didn't have any screaming
I'm gonna start
in
your
here.
coffee.
It
matters.
quakes and it didn't collapse.
This
What
would be a
matters is-
wonderful time for coffee since Bob has to get his computer running. You're probably going to be here 20 minutes minimum. So, yeah, he can pull out the jet boil, get some water heated up for everyone. And yeah, the two other guys, Cliff and Buddy, they're kids, early 20s. They're just kind of marveling at the sights, trying not to cause any trouble.
Yeah, don't wander around too much. If you break an arm or a leg, or it's a day and a half to get you back out of here. Maybe longer. We'd have to go slower because we'd have to drag you along.
Horrifying.
Oh, it sure is pretty though.
Sure is. And to think that we're pretty much first to be down here. Ron, how much further have you gone and explored already?
Ron.
Sorry, the mute button was blocked. Well, I went down pretty far. It's maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, well, so that next drop is where you called it. I'll say is the with the two vertical walls 4 feet apart from each other. Since you were completely alone with a flashlight in one hand, you figured you weren't really equipped for it. But now with a full team, you're ready to brave it.
Yeah.
All right, get that coffee going. Get ready for the fireworks, boys. I've got my computer logged on, and I'll hit the firing mechanism, and like fireworks, the laser beams will start to map out the 3D model.
Yeah.
Awesome LiDAR.
Yeah, and so it's like a PDA, kind of like a handheld computer that he has, and it makes a 3D rendered image of the room that you guys are in. You all kind of have to stand by the walls and not get in the way of it. And yeah, so what do you think you're going to name this beautiful open area with the waterfall?
I don't know. Maybe Derringer Major. This seems to be the biggest one that we found, unless we find another one that becomes Derringer Minor.
Oh, I like that.
Nice.
So it takes a few minutes for it to do that, but I don't have to stand there. It just does it.
Yeah, you guys enjoy your coffee, have some rest. The coffee definitely helps keep you guys warm since it doesn't really matter what you lean on, it's cold.
I got a little flask of whiskey that I shake, see if anybody wants a little boost in their coffee.
Yeah, just a little though,
Just a little. We're just starting.
You don't want to thin your blood too much.
Oh, you guys, you're dulling your senses. There's too much to miss out on. Things get sloppy. We got to be at peak performance here.
He's just putting a tablespoon of whiskey
taste.
in my coffee. Gives a little kick.
That's right. I didn't bring sugar.
It's okay, Marcus. Just need a little bit of liquid courage to continue
Suppose.
on.
Maybe we should pour some for Derek over here.
Gotta figure out how to get across that crevasse there.
Yeah. Buddy takes you up on some whiskey. He's a little timid at first, but he's very appreciative of it.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. All right, great.
So I might have to move my survey equipment to a number of places because obviously it can't see around corners.
Yeah.
But while they're relaxing, I'll be doing that.
Yeah, and you guys have your coffee. The laser scans the place, and it's going to take some time to pack it back up, but it's about time to start moving on.
Marcus is checking the ropes and all the clips and anchors.
I'm sure you're eager for it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the amount of ropes that you guys have is limited. You're not just hanging anchors everywhere you go. It's kind of a decision to leave it behind. But yeah, you can definitely just use a rope to help each other and then bring it along afterwards.
Are
But
there stalactites and stalagmites?
there's a couple in this room, but not very big. Very few, and they're small.
So
Not
to
something
clear
we should-
this 4-foot gap or crevasse in the center, would we likely just have to put on a line against the wall and try and hang on to that potentially?
Well, so you're trying to go down it.
Oh.
So
Derek's just trying to go across it. I'm not thinking to go down it.
yeah. So you can be looking like wondering how you're going to jump across to the other side or something. But Marcus has his head in it for sure, and he's thinking like, dig his shoulders into one side and put his knees or his feet onto the other.
Yeah.
What are you doing? We need to get over. Oh,
Oh yeah, and he drops waist deep, just staring right at you, ready to go.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Mr.
let's.
Can we see the? I may have missed it. Can we see how far down?
Yeah, it's between 15 and 20 feet down. You can see the dark floor of it, and it goes off to a tunnel.
Okay,
But-
so there's enough light we can shine down there and get a sense. We didn't
Yeah.
need to drop a flare or anything. So
Yeah, no, your headlamps are good enough to see the bottom of this one.
Okay.
And so
Yeah.
with the Marcus going into it, it'll be the first climb roll. If somebody's
Sounds
holding the
good.
rope for him, he can have a bonus die.
oh yeah,
Yes,
I'm there. I'll hold it.
you're a strong guy. I appreciate it. That's and it is a fail or 71 out of 70 and a 50 on the dot. So yes, it is a
All
pass.
right,
Regular
nice.
success.
Yeah, so as you're kind of easing into it, the ice on the wall as you're pushing against it slips under your foot, and you're very thankful to have that rope there.
Yes.
So you go down to it, and when you finally have the relief of the hard ground underneath you, it is black ice at a slope, and you can stand on it, but you're very aware of how slippery it is. And that was tricky for you. You know that everyone else is going to need some pretty good help to get down here.
The first thing I'm going to do then is I'm going to try to take a wide step across, still holding the rope, going across to the other wall. And I'm going to try and put an anchor in on that one, just so there's something to catch people if they are coming down it.
Nice. So kind of like a clothesline a little bit.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll see if I can lock an anchor there, and I'll look up to see who I can help get down next.
All right. So you guys can see him shuffling around down there. And putting an anchor in is pretty noisy. So he starts hammering away. You guys can tell he's just really securing the place. Just from the sounds he's making, it might not be as safe at the bottom as you'd hoped. But so who goes after the lead climber? Now that Bob's getting packed up, everybody's kind of just looking around this hole. There's enough room at the edge that all of you can just kind of stand there and look down at him.
As you
Well,
might
I've got
guess,
the rope.
it's slippery.
Mr. Derringer, you want to go down next?
Oh yeah. I'll head down.
Yeah. Give me a climb with a bonus die holding onto that rope.
Okay. That is with a bonus die. Oh, that's a 40 pass.
All right.
Don't ask me what the
it's-
first roll was.
It's
Didn't count.
tricky. But yeah, you get down there, and it's a narrow corridor. About 4 feet wide on a slope, ice underfoot. But you guys can work around each other, Marcus and Ron down there. I'm sure
Yeah.
Marcus is staying at the bottom to help everybody get by. And Ron you don't go all the way to the end of the slope. You can go into that tunnel, and the ice stops. It's a rock tunnel.
Be careful there, Derek. This is a tough one.
It's slippery as hell. Once Ron's down, I'll quickly clip his carabiner to the end rope as he goes around the corner, and we'll just have a little extra strength in case anyone does fall. We'll be ready to pull and keep someone from sliding down. Who's
Oh,
next?
Either Derek or I can go next. make sure Derek's, you know,
Bob,
feels safe.
How much experience do you have climbing?
Me?
Yeah.
Not as much as the lead or Maverick. I want a little bit of safety on here. I've got this equipment that's really expensive.
All right. Well, let me carry your equipment. You go down. Take it easy. I don't want to be here, but
I'll lower the equipment down on a
okay.
Yeah, we can catch it. The keys.
Yeah, that would be pretty simple. Yeah, you can. It takes some time, but it's no big deal. You just lower it on down, and Marcus grabs it. Yeah.
Why don't we send Cliff and Buddy down next, and we got a little.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Strength.
So Cliff
here.
and Buddy, then I'll go, then Derek.
Cliff grabs onto the rope and is able to slip on down. You can tell like his knees are wobbling as he goes by. And when it's kind of Buddy's turn, he says, "Oh, geez, guys, I need to go take a leak real quick. How about I'll come take my next turn." And he scoots off to go pee in a corner somewhere.
Marcus will look up towards Derek.
You can't damage the fragile ecosystem in here. You're gonna have to wait until we get out.
Well, we've been pissing and shitting all over this place. There's nowhere else to go.
I already broke the seal, pal. Don't worry about it.
That's why I told you not to step there.
That's what your canteen is for.
Casting a wary eye over at Maverick Fairweather, who I assume is just Captain Morgan posing and watching all of us go down. I'll go ahead and make my way down. You said with a bonus die?
Have two with Marcus like there ready to help like grab you at the bottom.
Okay. Let's see if I need the second one. Nope. Hard success.
Nice.
20 under 50.
Like once you get your nerves under control, you're able to do it no problem.
I just pretend it's a mountain. It's just a very, very dark mountain. That's it. That's in front of me.
Marcus will pat him on the back. Oh, good job, Derek. You can open your eyes now. You made it.
I got
the very sketchy walk off of the ice, the icy slope, and onto the hard rock. And Bob makes his way down too, without having to lug that computer. It's pretty easy for you.
Derek, you're probably the second most important thing in this survey.
Shucks, you're going to make me blush. All right, Key.
My equipment is the most important.
All right, is that it?
We got
the boss and
Buddy's using the bathroom in the corner somewhere. Maverick's still up there, and Key's holding the rope.
At times like this where the thoughts go through your mind that if Maverick just starts cackling maniacally and cuts the rope and walks away.
You fools!
Yeah, you guys have a lot of trust in that later. He could screw you over.
Well, I'm making sure that everybody is accounted for and going down. So I will go last.
Where's P-Boy?
Yeah,
you're waiting for him to come back.
Yep,
Buddy, shake it off. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Buddy comes over. Just I'm sorry, and like he's still zipping up his pants, and he looks embarrassed. And he comes over.
To be embarrassed about.
It's
right
cold.
This way.
Everybody else made it down there.
It's okay, kid. Everybody's cold down here. Hurry the fuck up.
Okay. So Key, you got me?
I gotcha.
All right. So he grabs the rope and he uses himself in. And as he starts going, he just completely slips and lets go of the rope and tumbles. And Marcus, you're trying to catch him, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Do a size roll for me to kind of stand in his way.
He is not the biggest guy ever, but let's try. 68 is unfortunately a fail.
All right. So
might as well be 150 pound of concrete.
He lands on you, and you're just barely able to grab onto that little clothesline that you got. But unfortunately, he tumbles right on past you over the slope, and you guys just hear, "Fuck, fuck, 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 fuck." Oh,
Oh boy.
Buddy is gone.
I'm gonna roll sanity or what?
Yeah, everybody roll sanities.
Fail.
Failed.
I guess I'm
Fail.
happy it's him and not me. I'm fine.
Failed.
Yeah.
That's
so-
100.
See, Derek, now you've got something to do.
Someone just died
Yeah.
on your property, Ron.
Oh,
passes,
boy.
I'll give 0. Fail, I'll do a D3. So for 100, just take the full 3.
That's a 3.
Yeah.
And just one here.
Ah, God.
So
We
did
gotta go
anyone
after
check
that poor
this
boy.
kid before we brought him in?
I
Could have
I don't
happened to
know.
any of us.
I don't
We
know what
gotta
got into him. I mean, all the waivers are signed.
That's the
that's
first
a
thing
real-
Marcus was
that's a real
thinking of
shame.
too.
We got to try to recover him. He might be okay.
We've got to go
Yeah.
get him. It didn't seem like he broke anything on the fall down. He just slid. We need to go in there and grab him.
That's the spirit, Derek.
Yeah,
Now
that's
he's got
great. You're
something to
liable
do.
for him. Come on.
If you look at the contract, I actually am not.
Hey, contract, man.
The fine print. So, Key,
So-
after you.
Well, so is somebody who's down at the bottom going to look down the slope?
Yeah, Marcus.
Go look
Marcus
for
is
it.
clipped in. He'll get to the edge. He'll motion Derek to stand back for the moment because he is a little bit nervous. And I'll lower to the very edge and try to look over the side, flashing my beam down there.
Yeah, so it's an icy slope where the offshoot is a rocky cave. Going past the rocky area and farther out into the slope. Your headlamp raises up off of the ice, and you just see an abyss. And as you kind of inch towards it, you can tell it is incredibly unsafe. It is the water coming over and pouring, basically an overhang of ice going down. You can't see the bottom. You'd have to get very close, too dangerously close to look down.
You will call, buddy. Are you okay?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, buddy. Take it easy. We're coming.
I'm hurt.
Marcus will shoot a look over to Maverick just to ensure that we really are coming.
Oh, we're gonna go get him.
Okay.
Yeah, tell him to light a flare or something.
Yeah. Good point.
Give us
Yeah.
a signal.
If you got a glow stick or a flare, you light it up. We're headed down.
I'm in the dark. My headlamp broke. I can't reach any of my gear.
Let's try this. I'll pull out a glow stick and crack it, and
Alright,
then
okay.
drop it right about where he fell.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
it'll follow
it's
the same
basically a slide. So
Yeah.
it goes right over the lip, and you guys see it drop, and it just goes. Marcus standing as comfortably as he can towards the end. You can just see a very faint glow coming up from the bottom.
Hey, buddy, are you capable of moving?
I don't think I should. I'm in a lot of pain. I see the glow stick though. There's a way to go down here.
Awesome.
Just
Well,
hang in there, kid. We'll be there.
I bet you're glad you took a piss before you went down.
Yeah, that actually could save his bladder from being seriously damaged.
It feels like I'm peeing now.
Oh, it's blood.
Oh, no. Okay, we're going to try to speed this up as safely as we can and try to get Key and Maverick down. Time might be not on our side here.
Yeah. So, Maverick, are you letting Key hold the rope for you, or do you really want to be the last one to go?
I'm going to be the last one to go.
All right, cool. Are you holding the rope for him?
Yes.
All right. So yeah,
get yourself down there.
you have a pretty easy time with yeah. I mean, Marcus is a little distracted, but someone else will help you at the bottom. Bob's probably standing there.
Yeah, I got down.
Nice.
Fast.
And then yeah, afterwards, Maverick, do you want to tie off the rope here? It would be about 20 feet off of your 50-foot rope you'd have to cut off.
No, we need this to get down to
Yeah. So you drop the rope for them to get. And you can still have a bonus die with the people at the bottom to try and help you out.
Was
35 is a pass, so
yeah, it's sketchy. You can definitely tell why he slipped. It's basically 2 blocks of ice you're pushing against on both sides.
was it a slide all the way down?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is where the water is running off.
It's a slide and a drop.
Should be able to use your picks
Right.
to keep yourselves from falling and
Like that.
just a controlled slide down.
We
Yeah,
still gotta
it's
get
not
back
getting
up.
it's not getting down there. That's the problem. It's getting him back.
Back up.
If we can,
we need to get Derek down there
Yeah.
as soon as possible.
I hate to admit it, but I agree.
about how many
boy.
feet is the ledge sloping down until we reach the edge of it where he dropped off?
So at the rocky tunnel where you guys have all gotten the safe spot, it goes about another 20 feet past that. And
that 20 feet is slippery as hell. It's already.
It really is, yeah. And like the walls kind of go away from it. It's just a slide with nothing to grab onto.
So with that, I don't necessarily have any equipment, I don't think. How many pitons? I've been playing D&D for years. I still never learned how to pronounce that name. Pitons. Okay. Those. How many of those would we have handy?
I don't know what that word means.
Those are the
it's
little
thing that you ram in.
It's like a nail with a hoop around
the
it, so you
anchor?
can hammer in. Yes, to anchor. As I'm thinking, we may not need to use rope, but if this is like a slide, essentially just go down a bit, hammer it, and you're kind of making little steps to gently let yourself down on the slippery slope. But we would need to put them in hard.
Yeah, you got like a dozen of them, yeah.
And we probably have some ice cleats for our shoes.
Sure.
I mean,
Probably going to want both.
yeah. So between that with the axes, and we should be able to make our way down.
So we
Really
try to
good.
get to the edge, maybe put an anchor there and rope down from there.
Yeah, I think so.
So who
you
is
might be
going to ease
instrumental.
out?
I'll go down first. I feel responsible for taking y'all in. Want to make sure y'all get back out.
Well,
safe.
Ron, I appreciate your sense of honor here, but I believe that Marcus should go out and make sure that
Oh yeah, he's the lead climber.
he's the
yeah,
most
no, that's a good point.
experienced in this field.
I
If that's
would
okay
also,
with you, Marcus.
Absolutely, boss, you betcha. And yeah, all respect, Ron. You've shown you've got quite a bit of talent in this area. We appreciate your expertise.
not to be, I don't know, insensitive, but I'd like to go as well because I don't know that I can help much with Derek, but I mean with Derek and the other guy, but where I'm here to survey. So if I can get down there and survey it, then
Well,
get
here's how
back
this
up.
is going to go. Marcus is going to go prepared the way to let Derek down there first. We have to make sure that he's stabilized. Then we can discuss letting you, Bob, and Ron down as the rest of us figure a way to get him up and out of here.
We got to get him out of here.
Yeah.
yeah.
And we got to make sure Derek doesn't get hurt going down
Right.
because there's no one to send down to fix him up.
Yep. So let's not fuck this one up, gentlemen. Marcus?
Agreed. So
So-
go ahead.
Leaving the rock tunnel, how are you easing out onto this slope where one slip you're tumbling over?
Yeah, you know what? I think we'll kind of use the rope going both ways, sort of thing. As I'm going to lead out with it, they're hanging on to it. Once I get to the edge, I'll anchor it and then start bringing people over to me. Using Key's idea, I think of the anchors and the cleats, and Derek's of the anchors. I think we'll try to make a few footholds and grabs as we're going down.
Okay.
And,
Are you using one or both of the ice axes?
I am going to take just one of them, I think. Just again, in case something happens to me, then we still need to leave tools for other people to recover our bodies.
Can't we also do it like repelling?
Yeah.
Except that we're sliding instead of repelling.
Yeah, that would be a little bit different than his idea, because if you're repelling, then you just kind of throw the rope out lengthwise and go along it. He's kind of talking
hooked on to us, so we can't.
Yeah.
I'm nervous we might not have enough rope for that. As the catch is that I almost want to repel off the end, but
how much rope did we bring? I mean,
we should have brought plenty.
We should have brought the
knowledge.
rope.
Yeah.
Well, this is you do have more supplies back at the camp.
Yeah.
This is just what you brought in Key's backpack.
I mean,
all right.
We need more. I could go get more.
Yeah, we're gonna need more.
Plus, we got to make a makeshift.
We need enough rope to pull him up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to go. Yeah, we need to go get more equipment.
Yeah, scavenge a tent and make a kind of a makeshift stretcher for him that we could. Hopefully, if that's smooth, that whole ice flow is smooth, then we can just slide him up.
Yeah, exactly.
We need a lot more rope.
Get him up there. Yep.
So Cliff volunteers. Hey, I'm not able to do much here. I can run to the camp. I can get whatever you guys need, bring it back.
Yeah.
Is Cliff wearing a red shirt by chance?
It's like, kind of like Lexus. It's a
There's no reason why I opted to wear this color based on my character sheet.
We have some walkie-talkies, don't we, or some kind of communication?
You do, but they're not very reliable inside the rock. You could kind of stay in frequent communication until the signal fades.
We can't just send one person.
Yeah, agreed.
Got
to be a pair.
That's a negative on that. So if Cliff wants to accompany Key, and go back, I'll keep.
Yeah, we'll move as fast as we can.
Okay. I think me and Derek are still going to try to get down to Buddy in the meantime, just for the sake of a little bit of speed might be key to making sure if there's anything, if Derek can stop him bleeding or anything like that, we should still proceed. But
by the
time we got him stabilized, then if we got rope to bring him up, then So I will continue down the side.
And for what it's worth, I'll take the other ice axe. And if we have any sort of walking poles or anything, I want to just try and salvage what could make an impromptu splint, as I'm assuming he has something broken if he couldn't reach his gear. And my EMT training is kicking in and overriding claustrophobia, and I'm just focused on trying to get to this kid.
Right.
Yeah, the scary thing is Marcus is kind of loving this too, is that the sudden element of danger and timeliness is driving him forward a little too.
You get that thrill that kind of makes you feel bad.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Well, it's a dangerous thing that you wouldn't be doing if you weren't trying to rescue someone. Okay. So we'll say Cliff and Key kind of get their way out. Key, you'll give him a boost to kind of start him off, and then he climbs. But this is tricky going back up on your own. So give me a climbing roll to see if you can climb up this 15-foot face.
No. No, I can't seem to.
All right. Well, you don't start tumbling right away, but you're not getting any hold.
Oh, can I push it with maybe a help from maybe Bob?
Yeah. It's like a little embarrassing, but
yeah, I need a little. Who's the next biggest guy in this group?
I actually don't know. It might be Bob.
Oh, I'm average. I'm 50, so 50 size. I'll help.
Okay.
I'll give it a shot. And we'll
have a bonus with him, help him like boost you.
Hey, that did it. I got 11.
Cool.
All right. Yeah. Yep. You scamper on up there. Cliff grabs your hand, and you guys start heading back towards that slide that you came in on.
All right.
And now, all right. So Marcus, one more time. How are you easing yourself down towards the slide since you're going first?
Yeah, using the rope we do have tied around the carabiner as a safety, I'm using the ice pick and setting anchors along the way down, just every maybe 3 feet to slowly make a path that once we're ready, that Derek will be able to kind of follow it down fairly easily. And then as I get closer to the edge, I think what we'll do is we'll do 2 parallel anchors and just be able to tie the end of the rope off there. And using the rope that we have, now it's going to go the other way down once Derek joins me. And if I'm at the edge, can I look over the side and see that glow stick?
Yeah, so give me a climb roll, just to ease your way out there. Going nice and slow, setting the anchors.
That one is a hard success out of 21 over 70.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's expertly. You just it's that it's time sensitive. You're sliding out using the ice pick to lean off of. And when you get to the edge and peek over, you see that he is a long way down. It is definitely further than you guys have rope right now. You're going to need the stuff from the camp. Probably close to 100-foot drop, where you can just
I'll relay that.
Yeah, you can just barely see him. But now that you're here, and I should say that the slide is like an overhang. The ice bulges out, and there's not really anything to climb on underneath it. But with your headlamp looking around, you can see that the cave kind of spirals around this chamber. You can see little windows of other areas that you could climb in. And that rocky tunnel that everyone is huddled in probably connects. It's not a direct path, but it's much safer.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Alternate route.
It might be an option, guys. Going down that tunnel, it looks like it may come back in with the rest of these tunnels.
Do you think we might be able to get down to him going through the
It's possible. It looks like they weave in and out. There's a few openings along the cavern wall.
All right, well,
this could be Ron's opportunity. I can
if Ron and Bob want to start making their way, see if it goes down, Bob can start mapping.
Oh yeah.
And you guys hear Buddy from the bottom just I see your light. Yeah, there's another way to get down here. I could see a path.
Yeah. We see you, buddy. You're doing okay?
I'm just trying to get comfortable. I'm waiting for help. I think I'm going to be okay.
Yeah, stay awake. Just keep thinking. Before you know it, we'll be back at the base camp and everything's going to be fine.
Yeah, as soon as I clear the cave entrance, I am making a phone call to I'm sure we have an emergency contact procedures. We've got a person down. Don't know the injuries yet, but we'll need evac for them.
Is it going to take you a whole day to get out, though?
It's not going to be an entire day. It will be quite a while, though. And the camp was, I mean, if he's going outside far enough to make a call on like the satellite phone, he's going to have to go farther than just the camp. So that'll be a decision when you get there, whether you grab the supplies and return or you take the time to make a call.
Remote.
Yeah, you do have quite a while, like because I mean, yeah, you guys went up the canyon wall and went deep into the cave to set up your camp. And you still have that first waterfall that you were sliding on your belly on before you get back there.
I mentioned the Derek squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
We'll name it after.
Marcus, you're saying we can't reach him direct?
It's quite a drop. It's a good 100 feet of clear free fall.
But what are you talking about with these tunnels? Like this is some kind of anthill, beehive, something?
Something like that. Who knows? Geographical formations, I guess. I don't know.
Bob, does this sound right?
Can I roll geology?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I'll have to spend 5 to make that pass. Yeah, I mean, it seems. I can I tell, is this like volcanic, or is this water that's carved this out, or?
Yeah, like just from what you can see, yeah, lots of water. Where there's probably multiple chimneys up from above where rainfall is coming in and making like so the main thing that he's falling in is probably where it's all pooling and having multiple little rivers carving their way through the rock kind of makes sense.
Okay. And is this mostly limestone now?
This is granite. This is very old,
Granite.
sturdy rock.
If Bob and Ron are already on their way, I'm still at the edge. Can I see their light kind of moving between different holes in the outer wall?
So yeah, are you guys are going for it?
Yeah.
So in that rocky tunnel, there's a small little drop that you guys have to go across. It's not nearly as difficult as this thing that you just came in, but you're kind of going over boulders, it feels like. And when you're going over the second one, yeah, you can turn to your left and there's a small little window and you guys your lights match up for a little bit. You guys can see each other.
Yeah. The wonders of nature carving their way out of solid rock.
Okay. Well, seeing this, clock is still ticking, so Derek is going to help Marcus back up and be essentially just trying to, peel ahead of Bob and Ron to try and make our way down to the bottom before this kid bleeds out. I don't think his knee is supposed to point that direction.
They're not. Yeah, if Marcus gets back up, him and Derek will follow behind.
All right. So as you're going through this tunnel with just these kind of bumps on it, it does bend away from the large pit after that window that you guys were able to look through. And so is everybody going through the tunnel? Or are some people staying?
Some people need to stay there. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, where's the tally? Ron and Bob are going, right? Derek's obviously going.
And I'm sorry, what's the kid's name at the bottom?
That's Buddy.
Buddy, is it Buddy Dunkle or Buddy Holiday?
Buddy Holiday.
We call this Holiday's Folly.
Oh yeah.
Bob never stops working. That's
Bob apparently brought a lot of salt to rub into wounds today.
my job.
Yeah, a lot of granite's water. They use it in fireproofing. It's mostly water, or there's a lot of water in it.
until you fall 100 feet and hit it.
Oh yeah.
So
Not
who's
soft.
with me going down right now?
I'm going with you.
Okay. Yeah, Ron, be careful because granite also crumbles when it gets cold, and this is old granite.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Derek and Marcus are coming up behind.
All right, and Maverick?
I am staying at the top, kind of waiting for he to come back and kind of just listening and monitoring the situation. I don't want everybody to go down there. And for like he to come back and not find anybody if something happens.
Okay.
So
Well-
I'm kind of stoically waiting in that rock cave by the kind of drop that we came in
Yeah.
initially.
Yeah. So I'm guessing just like the occasional shout to kind of stay in contact with each other. The group that's going down, there is a pretty tricky part that you're going to have to climb across. And while you're starting to get to it, you're getting farther away from Maverick's voice. And there's one point where you can hear Maverick shouting something to Buddy, and you no longer hear Buddy. So this still seems to be the way down, but you're getting pretty far off in this tunnel.
Are there still windows looking back into the main chamber once in a while?
No, you've turned off, and I mean, at this point, you're taking a little bit of a gamble. You're hoping it bends back that way, but yeah, yeah.
How tight is it?
It's getting more narrow. It wasn't too tight. You were probably able to stand 2 by 2, but as you're getting deeper into it, it's somebody's going to have to take the lead, and it gets to a wall to push against and a slope underneath you, where if you lose your footing, you'll slide in to a gap. Who knows how far down you'll go, but at least it's kind of flat to stand on. And yeah, I'm going to ask who's going first on this tricky part. One person's going to have to lead.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
If I've got my orientation right, I'm not sure that we're going in the right direction anymore. There might be a way down, but we might never find it.
What are the chances it could loop back, do you think?
Chances, right? Chance. It could be 1,000,000 to 1, or it could be 50-50. Who knows?
We still have the 50-foot of rope with me. Why don't we clip each other together? If Ron wants to lead, I can follow him, and maybe Derek and Bob will put you guys behind.
Sounds good.
And don't worry about clipping me. Don't want to drag y'all down.
I don't know. I think we better clip everybody. I think Mr. Fairweather would be more comfortable if we follow the rules.
Well, we don't want another problem.
Yeah, Marcus.
Okay.
Well, don't worry,
take
maybe
it, Ron.
Someday we'll come back here, just us, Ron, and we can give it a try.
If I get injured, I could always just off myself. And he pats his revolver.
That shuts Marcus up.
We'll name the death trap after you. Sorry, Marcus.
Oh, I say he earned it. That's some dedication.
It's not,
yeah.
Not the Buddy Holiday death trap.
I will try to assist Ron on the trickier parts of the climb.
Yeah, this is a horizontal movement, and so it's kind of hard to help each other. But yeah, just Ron, give me a flat roll and see how you're doing. Just easing out over this little gap.
You can give more support.
I am the eye of the tiger. It's the dream.
Yeah,
it's a 37. Yeah,
nice.
37 out of 50.
So this isn't nearly as difficult. There's no ice here. You're on rock. The cave has warmed up just a few degrees. It's not much warmer. You're taking it slow, making sure you don't slip. You have the wall to push against. And at the end, there's a little porthole for you to poke your head through. And I mean, I guess I should say it's bigger than that. You fit your whole body through, and you're at the roof of another chamber where there's about 4 feet before the next slope. And so you squeeze through that, you get onto the other wall, and you slide on down. And you're in not nearly as big as that first place that Bob scanned, but you're in a nice big rock cave. You can communicate to the people that are following behind you, but you cannot hear Maverick at all anymore. You are far enough that you can't communicate with your leader.
If I was using navigate, would I say that we're closing in on the direction, or are we just on a wild goose chase here?
Yeah, give me a navigate roll.
All right. Yeah, it's a regular.
Yeah, so there is a tunnel down here that definitely loops back to the right direction. Like, you're not, I mean, it's up to you if you want to run off ahead of everyone to scout, but it looks promising.
Oh yeah, we're going the right way, boys.
No running.
All right.
Yep.
And
Cool.
who's following Ron?
I'll follow him.
So he had the rope tied off on him. So yeah, I will give everyone a bonus die following after. It's
Yeah, we probably got
Nice,
about 5
easy.
feet between us.
yeah, being right in the middle, it's nice and easy.
Still climb?
Yeah.
It's a 90 and a pass, 16.
Nice.
And that is extreme, I believe.
Yeah, it's why you bring a rope. It's real handy.
Okay. Oh, 2 20s for a 25, right at a hard pass.
Ridiculous.
All right. So everybody's through. Who is going through last? I should ask. Who's the last person to go?
I guess I am. Probably.
Okay. So as you're getting to that little hole to squeeze through to go into the next chamber, you hear Maverick call out his check, and it's faint. You're the only one that can hear it. You're leaving range to be able to communicate with each other.
I'll try to yell back. We think we found a loop back. Just yelling it. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but
Yeah, this is the chance to communicate.
Very good. Do you see a clear route down to Buddy?
not sure yet. We'll know in a few minutes.
Okay, keep it up.
All right. So you guys go deeper, and I will cut to Key and Cliff. Who, so Key, what are you doing with your bag of gear? You left them with plenty of stuff, whatever they thought they would need.
Yeah.
But are you still kind of hauling the backpack back and forth, or taking minimal stuff?
Well, we would have taken minimum stuff. I mean, just enough
Yeah.
to get us back up and out. So I've got my, ice axes and stuff like that. But we're just trying to get back, get the equipment. So I would have left them extra. I had some 50-foot rope as well. So
Yeah, and so Cliff's a spry little kid. Are you letting him take the lead and following him, or are you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no reason.
Yeah. So
For me to slow him down.
You go back. You have to kind of shimmy, like it's a waist height little like a push to get into the frozen waterfall spot, and you're sliding on your belly. He's going fast. There's a couple times where he slides away from you and you worry, but he's just rushing. He gets a little bit ahead of you, and you hear him just gasp and be like, "Oh my God, what the fuck is that thing?"
What?
It's oh God, it's coming. He's like trying to turn around and scramble back up towards the slide at you. Just it's terrible. It has claws. It looks like it's gonna kill me.
Can I reach down and help, grab his hand?
Yeah.
least.
So I'll give you a size roll of just being able to hold on to him, and he'll do a dex to try to get up.
That was
Oh my God.
it's a hard, not it's extreme.
I rolled a 99 on him, so he grabs your hand, but then like slips out of it and stumbles back. And you see this. I mean, it looks like a person, but it grabs onto him, and he's trying to kick it off. It just looks like someone's attacking him, and he's yelling and thrashing. And you could slide down to help him.
I'm going to slide down with the axe in hand, and
Yeah. So if you're going to attack him, give me a brawl roll. It's pretty easy. They're just like rolling on the ice in front of you.
that's a 30. That is a hard, I think, for my brawl. Yeah.
All right.
With the
Yeah.
axe just coming off, sliding down, pickaxe in hand.
Give me
Or ice axe.
D6 for the weapon, and I think you have a damage bonus.
I have a damage bonus, yeah.
Yeah, so D6 and a D4.
That's 6.
All right. Yeah, you club this thing good. It's like, I mean, you hit it like you're trying to kill a guy, right?
Oh yeah.
Cliff isn't too hurt. He's just scratched up a little bit. This thing topples off of him, and it is just like sickly pale. You see like unhinged jaw, nasty claws, no eyes. Do a sanity roll for me.
Yeah, I was about to reach for I failed that one too.
Do a D8.
D8. A 1.
Nice.
So, all right.
So
what the hell?
yeah, so it rolls away from your hit, and then it restabilizes itself and gets up and hisses at you, and it has claws on its feet too, but also like a horse leg, like a double jointed leg,
Right.
And when you're looking at it, you see there's 2 more behind it also hissing, and they're coming after you. And Cliff is freaking the hell out. He is running back towards the rest of the group. He's scampering up that wall. And
Do I think I can make it up the wall? Yeah, I'm gonna try because I'm outnumbered 3-1.
Yeah, do it's not too tricky.
Okay.
I think I want a dex roll against the thing chasing you.
No. I guess I could spend the luck.
Yeah.
I better. All right. I'm gonna spend the 16 points of luck.
Okay. For a regular? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
I rolled a 90. So it's still like it's blocking the other 2 behind it. And you hit that one good, so it takes a little bit to get back on its feet. And
right.
you get back on your belly on top of that thing, and you're sliding back towards the cavern. And
so they didn't have eyes or anything. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm just freaking it's Cliff with me.
He's ahead of you. He's running like hell. He's terrified.
Don't kill yourself running over the edge, Cliff.
Yeah. And so Maverick, after you have that last conversation with Bob and you're in kind of an awkward silence, probably talking to Buddy, just casually trying to keep him calm, you hear Cliff above you just freaking out, screaming, yelling swear words, just coming back your way.
Cliff,
Take
a breath.
There's a fucking monster. It's terrible. And
what?
Yeah, not too long after that, Key's behind him too.
Cliff, what the fuck are you talking about? Calm the hell down.
This thing, it jumped on me and tried to kill me. Key saved me.
There's 3 things out there. I don't
know
what the hell. I hit one with my ice axe and it's still standing.
What are you?
I've never seen anything like it. I don't know what it is. They look like people, but they're not. We didn't see them following us. Were they following us into the cave, or were they right on us, or are they?
As far as you can tell, they're chasing you, but now that you're here and looking back, you don't see them.
I swear they were just behind us.
We're just like, listen, do I hear anything up there still?
You can roll. I'd say Key's in a better position to roll a listen roll. So you're at a higher difficulty than him. You'll need a hard for a regular.
Now, do we go? We're still at the top to drop down. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
you're above.
Yeah,
Maverick.
52 is a fail. I don't know what.
35.
Yeah.
I got I don't think I have any. Oh, I got a 40 in listen. Oh, I passed.
Okay, for a regular.
Yeah, regular.
So, yeah. Once you get Cliff to stop yelling and stop pacing around and stuff, you don't hear any like monster sounds, no growls or anything, but there's the unsettling sounds of rocks tumbling against the ice occasionally, some little scratches. There's something out there. You're not alone.
Well, I'm definitely going to grab, since I've left some of that stuff, I'm going to get those cans of fuel that I use for, cooking, and anything else that I think is, my basics, the flares, batteries, things like that. And I guess try to work with Caleb or Cliff to get down, join the others.
You're climbing down towards Maverick?
Yeah.
All right. So it's pretty tricky again. You guys don't have a rope to help you this time, right?
No, we haven't left any of that.
Yeah. Your best bet would be for Maverick to stand at the bottom and try to help you guys. Leader, you on board with this idea?
Yeah, I don't want any more people ending up at the bottom of this fucking drop.
Yeah, but you guys want them to reconvene with you instead of you going back up or going deeper to find the rest? I'm basically asking what your plan is.
I am staying down here. I don't know what the hell they're talking about with this monster bullshit. But I need to get them down here so they can calm down and we can rejoin the others. Because it seems there's a safe path.
Sure.
Down.
All right. So Key or Cliff first?
Let Cliff go.
All right. So
I'll roll at the same time.
Yeah, once Maverick's ready, he goes in. Ooh, yeah. With the bonus die from Maverick catching him, he makes it. That first roll was an 80. But
okay.
Yeah, it is tricky, and you definitely need to brace and get him once he's there. And he is rattled. The kid is not doing good.
So if I get the bonus die, I pass.
Yep, you do.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's 3 of these things out there. They were right behind us.
Yeah, look, Maverick, and on his jacket, there's 3 claw marks ripping through with the padding coming out. Just where's everyone else? It's just you?
Jesus Christ! They went down to the. There seems to be a tunnel that might lead down to Buddy, but God, what did you cut yourself on?
It was a monster. It jumped on me. It was as big as I was.
What do you... Cliff, breathe.
I'll pull the ice axe that I had. I'm assuming it's dripping something. Is it blood?
Yeah. It's almost purple. It's very dark. Some fluid on the tip there.
Yeah, I mean, I took one. I hit it hard with this. It's bleeding purple of something. I don't know.
All right. So I have one person injured at the bottom of a drop and 2 people who seem to have lost their goddamn minds. So this expedition is going wonderfully. So I'm just going to very calmly be like, all right, whatever it is, we'll be safer together, right? So let's go down these tunnels and link up with the others.
Right.
All right. Cliff wants to be in the middle. He's basically pissing himself. And while you guys try to tail up on the rest of the group, we'll cut to them, who have basically been in silence this whole time, just talking to each other, hearing the sounds of your boots scraping on the rock as you go in this winding tunnel deeper into the rock.
Sound of silence and restless trip. Bob, you catching up?
Yeah, I know what verse you're on. We could do sea shanties.
Ron, at the mention of sea shanties, Ron just slowly reaches for his revolver.
Oh. Okay, let's stay calm, everyone. We got to just focus on getting there. We can't be too much further ahead.
Okay, it does seem like this direction leads back towards that chamber. Hopefully it doesn't just lead to a rock wall, but
you think we've descended far enough that we're at the right?
We're getting closer.
No.
I should have a fairly good sense of navigation since I'm a cartographer.
Yeah, there is a generous slope on this hard rock. It's not slippery like the slide you were on, but it meanders. It's lefts and rights. You guys are watching your footing. There's a couple little pits that you got to go around, but yeah, you follow this tunnel and it opens up to another room that does look a lot like a rock wall, and it's not just a big open room. There's a couple nooks. I want spot hidden rolls from you guys while you're just trying to find a way to go now that you seem to have been at a dead end.
Fail.
Oh, I spotted something.
Yeah.
Okay, if you got a success, I can spend 9 points of luck, or Ron can save us.
But how much of a success is it?
Yeah, it's just regular.
So, yeah, regular is not going to cut it. It seems.
I'll spend it down to the hard. Damn you.
All right. So, it's you guys spend a while looking at this place, because I mean, just the shadows are playing tricks on you. What Ron finds is a 2-foot little gap at the bottom of the wall in one little corner. And while you're making sure that it's not just a little divot in the rock or anything, you poke your head in and you can hear Buddy calling out to you, just very weakly. Just, hello? Hello, is anyone there still?
We're always there, buddy.
Can you see the yellow glow from the light?
Ron, is that you? He cannot see a glow in this. It's just a dark pit. I mean, shining his headlamp in it, he just sees a rock on the other end.
Well, by now, Key and Cliff are probably back with the rope, but this should be pretty easy from here. Once we can find Buddy, see if we can lift him up.
Yeah, well, yeah, at some point, you guys, Key, Maverick, Cliff, you'll get close enough to be able to hear each other. But yeah, for the moment, Ron just has his head down at this little hole talking to Buddy. I'm hurt.
This one the bud hole.
I'm hurt
Bud
worse
hole.
than I thought I was. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Just keep talking.
Yeah, you're gonna make it.
It's bad. I can't feel my legs. I can't move. I've been bleeding a lot.
He's probably going into shock.
I just tell my wife I love her.
Hey, none of that, Buddy. Hang in there. We're close. Mr. Fairweather's not going to want to hear this. He's expecting us to bring you back up. Come on.
Yeah. That's. I'll try.
Sing for us.
He can't work up the gumption, and there is silence as Maverick, Key, and Cliff come join from behind.
Okay, I thought
Nobody's dying on me today, buddy. That includes you, all right?
I don't know if we can get to him.
I thought you guys were staying up to bring the body up.
He's looking kind of freaked out.
Hey, do you have the
behind
supplies?
us.
It sounds like we're definitely going to need the stretcher. I don't know how we're going to get him out of here.
We didn't even get that far.
What?
I don't want to freak everyone out, but we got attacked outside the cave.
What, there's someone else down here?
What was
An
it? Some
animal?
Hicks?
There was 3 creatures, humans. I don't know.
Was it an animal or was it a person?
They walk
Cliff shows you the rips in his jacket. And he
kind of
says,
like a
monster.
human.
It
They
jumped
looked
on
like
me.
it. They had claws. I can't believe it. I don't know what. I don't know if they were people with masks on or what, but
I
Ron,
want to take
do
a
you-
flashlight and do the classic, like, lift Key's eyeball up and try to examine him for signs of shock or something.
Narcosis or something. Yeah.
So he's scared, but yeah, Cliff is in shock. He's freaking out.
Ron,
What I have heard-
this is your cave. Have you seen this before?
Yeah, would I've heard any old cowboy rumors?
Ron's never
Oh,
been down
man.
this far.
I'm not sure what. I mean, it'd be funny to say that you'd think it's some kind of weird hill people or something, but
The Tommy knockers.
No, probably not.
This is
I
not
can
the
roll. I can roll on a cult if
Back.
you want.
Sure, go for it.
My
It's
grandpapa
not the-
told me about the Robinsons. They went missing in these here caves generations ago.
It's the
Gonna say
Tommy
the other
knockers.
side of the Derringer family.
Oh man, did you hit it?
No.
Okay.
I'm
Push it.
tempted to spin. Oh, I'll push it if I can. I'll rack my brain.
For just like a knowledge roll, I don't think pushing's appropriate. But
Okay.
I mean, you could make up some story if you want to mess with them.
Oh yeah, cave bears, cave cows. Oh, you don't want to run into a cave cow.
Look, so there's some, you describe them as windows markets, like this kind of spiraling
Yeah.
tunnel opens up more into the central kind of drop.
Yep. Once we get
Now
back
that we
into
made
that,
our way down some, is our rope enough to get down?
well, we still have the
button.
anchors up at the top where the overhang is, but we don't have any rope connected up there to get back up. So our only way is back up through these tunnels right now. If we were to try to climb that shaft, it'd be incredibly dangerous. It was about 100 feet with no connection to the slope.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we've been following this rock tunnel, or we're
Yeah.
making progress down to where we can find a better point of descent, that will be easier. Because if we can get him into this tunnel, we'll have an easier time getting him
True.
back up the top.
Yeah. We haven't found it hasn't connected back to the main area again yet. We got further out and then we just started coming back around now, but I think we're on the right path.
Yeah, I'll clarify. So this tunnel has winded further than you guys anticipated. You had expected to find some of the windows by now. This little hole that Ron found is I mean, it sounds like you're close to Buddy, but the windows you were expecting to find along the way, this tunnel has dodged. Those were some other side tunnels.
Is there any way to squeeze through this hole?
It would be a squeeze. This anyone going through this hole is going to need to fail a size roll.
Yeah, we can call it the Wheeler Squeeze 2. Go ahead, buddy.
I'm gonna roll against my pal if I'll even try to attempt it.
It is narrow. You're not sure you can breathe with your chest there between the floor and the ceiling.
Yeah, I got a 25 on my pal. I really think that it's just a case of, like, I'm pale. There's just sweat coming down. I keep flexing my hands and trying to do like the 4-6-6 breathing to keep myself calm. And then I hear Buddy crawling out again. And I fucking hate you, Ron. And I'm going to try to go into the hole.
Nice.
Before-
Yeah.
Before you go
Derek's
into the
like,
hole,
oh, he's going for it.
I will follow him. I'm pretty small as well.
before they go into the hole, can we see if there's any way we can dislodge some of the rocks or make the hole a little bigger?
That's risky.
Can Bob's
Yeah.
laser thing scan this? Like, I want to know if I'm heading into a pit of despair.
If we can drop
You-
it in ahead and pull it back.
You could yeah, it's I mean, just think like a really fancy laser pointer. Like almost like a lightsaber looking thing. But yeah, he could stick his arm in there and get some measurements before you go for sure.
Oh, it's going to take 20 minutes so to process the data.
Only if you plug it into the computer. You can get some immediate numbers
All right.
just using the wand.
Okay. So I'll do that.
Yeah, give me an electronics roll.
to see if I can use the machine that I brought here because
Yeah, just for how accurate your reading is, going blind with your arm sticking in a hole.
Yeah, I got 52 out of 70.
Nice. So Bob lays down and shoves his arm all the way into the shoulder and just starts kind of waving the thing around, getting some readings. And it opens up to another larger room. It's just a short little crawl.
I think we're at the narrow end of the tunnel. So you just got to squeeze past the opening and then it'll get more comfortable.
Derek, now I brought my lasso. Why don't you let me put it around your ankle? So
Would you say 5 feet?
Yeah, for the crawl.
About 5 feet through, yeah.
Okay.
You seem to be the one who faced off against these monsters. If a few of us go through, do you think the rest of you can hold them off if they close in?
Monsters.
Well, whatever they are.
Yeah. How wide is this tunnel are we in?
So,
Or is there a narrow spot, I guess, that
yeah, so
Would
it
have to
was a
bottleneck.
narrow tunnel getting down. It's definitely a bottleneck, and then it opens, and it's not like a circular room. It's kind of like a star. There's lots of little offshoots of it.
okay.
But there is a bottleneck at the tunnel end, yeah.
We can stand in this room, right?
Yeah,
I'm going to take one of those fuel canisters and get a flare and open up one of those fuel canisters and have it right there at that opening.
nice.
And
I like it.
have the flare ready.
Gonna blow it up.
I believe in monsters or not, but
Me and Derek go through, see if we can get Buddy, bring him back through, join up with you guys, and we all head up.
Okay.
All right. Derek's going first.
Sure. I will
Try to
roll.
fail a size roll.
Okay.
Derek is still clipped to me, so I'm going to let out some rope to.
Can I spend luck to make it fail?
Sure.
I rolled a
I'll give you that.
57. I rolled a 57 under 60, so I can spend 4 luck to make myself
Yeah.
fail? Okay.
Yeah, go for it. So you get on your belly and you're scooting forward, and then you get that little fear, and you try to take a deep breath, and your chest hits, and you have to fight the panic. It's hard. Do a sanity roll to see if you lose one.
Yeah. I imagine I have my eyes closed and I'm trying to count mentally, like how far is 5 feet before I open them again. Damn, I need to keep these dice. Yeah, I'm still fine. I have 40 sand, but I'm still good.
So you breathe a little bit shallower and you keep yourself under control, and you keep crawling with your eyes closed until you just gently bump a rock with your head.
No, I like that. I think that like I tried to, and that inhale is what gets me stuck in there.
Yep.
And just I end up, full exhale and just panic scrambled to get through. But that actually made me skinny enough to fit through the rest of the way.
Yep. And then it's you are a little shaken, but you can just kind of sit in a corner and relax while everyone else has to deal with it for a little bit.
All right.
It's
Marcus.
Marcus coming through. And Marcus failed quite easily with a 90, so over 40.
All right. Yeah, you just slip on through. It's no problem for you. Is anybody else coming through?
Yeah, I'll come through. I probably surveyed this part really quickly, and then I'll come through. I failed so well. I got a 000.
Nice.
Wow, that is the
I slid through.
Yeah, no
That's the
problem.
best way.
We had
Like on
actually
the day
catch
I
him.
was born.
yeah.
He slip and slides through.
Yeah, we could call this the C-section.
No, that would be if we blew it open.
Yeah. Okay, so we got split even, half and half. Ron, Key, and Maverick. Well, Key's obviously staying behind. He's kind of preparing an ambush. Ron and Maverick, what are you thinking?
I'm staying behind.
Yeah, before
Yeah,
they come
I'm
through, we should
curious,
figure out what we have to do. Yeah. Are we able to pull him through this way?
I'm a little worried about E still. So I'm curious to see if these friends of his show up.
They have Cliff as well to make note of.
Yep, and Cliff. So I'm sticking near Key and Cliff.
So Cliff is missing. While everybody was scooting around and stuff, you notice he's not with you anymore. With how scared he was, he must have bolted. He must have started trying to climb out on his own.
Cliff!
So there's
Clifford
some shouting. You guys, there's just that little bit of chaos. People's voices are echoing. You guys get a little bit confused, and then all of your lights go out, and you're in darkness.
What the?
And give me power rolls first. Let me know who passes that, and sanity rolls after the power.
Success on the power.
Success.
That's the sanity finally.
I passed on power.
Sanity. Wow.
And that is a hard fail on sand. Claustrophobia kicking in, baby.
I got a really excellent pass on sanity.
So
That's
everybody
fail on both.
Okay. So Ron has the simplest one. Just take one sanity for being in the darkness. But so who passed power and failed sanity?
Oh, nope. Sorry.
All
I
right.
passed both.
Okay.
The other way.
Okay. Wait, so Thom, you also failed power and
I
passed
failed
sanity?
POW and I passed sanity.
Okay, you're good. It's dark. You're in a cave.
Well, can I just immediately react by pulling out some more glow sticks and popping them?
Yeah, that's a good reaction for you. But there's still just those couple seconds of you rummaging through your pack of total darkness. So passing the power roll, it feels like a wave washes over you. This electric energy that makes all of your hair stand up. And you know that you're not alone. You feel just a presence in the darkness watching you. And passing that makes failing the sanity roll worse. Instead of just losing one, roll a d6. And if you pass power and the sanity roll, take one.
5, baby.
Dang. All right,
we're
do
gonna kick
intelligence.
this off with fireworks. I got 70 int. Let's fucking go. Oh no, I dropped my dice. Oh well,
Marcus is
emergency
tapping his
dice.
light, trying to get it.
They hit the ice and they slid down another tunnel.
And that. Wait, no, I'm rolling against int. Yeah, no, that's a pass. Hit me.
Okay. I mean, yeah, what do you have in mind? You seem to be in your character's head. Hopelessness, panic. What do you think?
Sheer unbridled panic. I've been repressing the claustrophobia a lot, trying to just focus on the pure healthcare provider. Someone is injured, let's go get them and then get back out of here, thinking about myself later. But now I am alone in this darkness. Something is watching me. I am helpless. I am going to curl into a ball, hands on my head, and scream until I can't anymore. And then you just hear this just like as air keeps going through. Yeah, there's a lot of echoes going in the cave now.
Definitely makes it worse for everyone else. You can't really communicate for a little bit in the dark. Well, this just bolsterous girly scream
Jesus Christ,
comes
how
all
dare you.
around.
Yeah, I'm cracking glow stick. So can I roll psychoanalysis to calm Derek down?
Yeah,
You're on the other side of the wall, fucker.
That's I mean, since it's just your voice, I kind of want to call for a penalty die. That's harsh though. Just do a roll, see what you get.
I'll probably throw a glow stick at
45. So I'll spend 5 points of luck to pass.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Well, you just commandingly yell at him to calm down.
Following the rope clip between us, I'll kind of follow my way up the rope to where Derek is. And once the glow sticks come on, I'll put a hand on his shoulder and say, "Come on, man, you're doing so good. Up till now, you've been doing fantastic. I've never seen you do this well."
Do I roll POW again to come off of it, or I've never been psychotherapied down before?
Yeah, roll POW. I like that.
Okay. I am keeping these dice. So yeah, it comes to.
Yeah.
The tiger is the
Yeah,
brings me back.
The soft green light, brings your friends back to you. The glow sticks are on. Just there's a little bit of calm. And yeah, just all of your headlamps went off at the same time.
Yeah, I turned back on flare.
Yeah,
and yeah,
you're starting the flare.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so that is incredibly bright in the cave. It's in the back section though. But so for the people who've already gone through the crawl, it looks like there's like a like bright, like just pure white campfire coming in from underneath it.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be good. Like to once you, Maverick, and Ron adjust to it, that'll be a lot of help.
Do we carry enough of our own materials that we might have spare batteries for the headlamps?
Some of you do. Yeah, I'd written in your guys' character sheets, but yeah. So you pop off the headlamps and put the new batteries in, and it still doesn't work.
Hell, God, what kind of cheap equipment is Maverick setting us up with here?
What was that?
Nothing, boss. I'm just saying that it's darker in here than we expected.
We got to get the hell out of here. Fast.
And don't worry, Key. And I'll just take my pistol out because I'm kind of freaking out.
Derek, pull yourself together. How is
we got to find Buddy.
Find Buddy and see if he's still alive.
Hell, after this, we got to find Cliff.
For God's sake, where the hell did he go?
What's that smell?
Wait, what? What happened to the other one?
One at a time. Just go get
it. Let's focus on Buddy. At least Buddy's not moving.
Let's go get Buddy. We're going to get out of here.
All right. So I need to keep my people straight. Marcus, Bob, and Derek are going towards Buddy.
Yeah.
And who's in the front? Derek was before, but
I think Marcus will lead at this point.
Yeah. So I won't call for any more climb rolls since it's hard rock. There's not ice. You're able to help each other, but there's an area you have to climb up and then a descent right afterwards. That takes some time. Any calls for Buddy is just silence while you guys are climbing to the light of the glow sticks.
Can we consult Bob's equipment again, as you kind of had surveyed this?
If we get towards the center of this area, then I'll set it up. But we got to find out about Buddy first.
Yeah. Well, we could hear him for a while.
Bob, does your equipment work? Like you had the big laser show. Like any light is good. Like put stars on the roof, please. Anything, please.
It's got a limited battery. I don't want to. Got glow sticks, dude.
It's an emergency, man.
Do you pull out the laser and try to use it?
Not
I'm kind of stubborn. Not yet.
I'm freaking out here.
Okay.
Derek, you'll be okay.
It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thing of the fight. I don't know the words to the song.
That's all I know, and I should have picked a better song. I can. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Okay. What's the first thing you do when you find him? To check to see if he's responsive?
Yeah. See if he's alive.
Focus on the tasks. What then? We search for broken limbs, check if he's breathing.
Secure, stop any bleeding. Yep. I should know this because I'm an EMT, but the person who's parroting all of my words doesn't know anything about medicine. So yes, all of those things in order.
Okay. Keep repeating it. Keep going over it.
Make sure it's plugged in. Process. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, you're talking him up. You guys are trying to stay calm on this little incline. It's a very simple climbing. It's what you guys are all used to. It's almost like you're on a mountain outside. And while they're moving deeper, the other three can hear their conversations echoing back towards them. Your eyes are slowly adjusting to the flare. Where are you putting the flare? Are you keeping it like in the room behind you? Or are you kind of tossing it down the tunnel?
No, I was holding on to it right now.
Okay. Keeping
Looking
it in your
around.
hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we're missing Cliff.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is a good time just to look around the cave, this opening, and see
Yeah.
where the hell he would have gone.
So it's minutes before your eyes are fully back. Like, I mean, you can see shapes and stuff, but like this is staring into the sun after being underground for 2 days, you know? But all three of you give me listen rolls, please, while you're just kind of holding out here.
Yeah.
Pass.
So
A pass?
39 is a pass on listen.
Okay. So two regulars, Keith.
I failed.
Okay. So with regular passes, I'm gonna say there's just some faint sounds that start getting your attention. You're not too sure what they could be. Just yeah, the tunnel that you came up. Maybe it's Cliff moving around, just a couple small pebbles, debris is kind of tumbling down towards you guys. Just while you're all kind of huddled together waiting for your eyes to adjust, there's something in that tunnel.
Cliff might be up there.
I'm getting ready to toss that flare at the fuel canister I left open out there.
Hey, calm down. We don't want to blow the place up.
It's not going to blow it up, but you didn't see what I've seen.
Yeah, nothing a 357 Magnum can't take down.
That's great. I'm glad you're here. Be ready.
I'm just gonna sort of look at Maverick like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
I'm like, I'll whisper to Ron, like, let's not get too, like, let's just put the gun away for a second. We don't want to accidentally shoot Cliff.
Well, listen, this guy starts lighting up bombs in here. He's gonna kill us all.
Yeah, Key, let's not start getting into demolitions, okay?
Or as I'm still staring at that entrance.
Cliff!
You shout out, and there isn't much of an answer. And the other three have crested the top, and you start descending down. And there's a roof that you're looking down at before the next passage. But on the underneath that roof is the very faint glow of that first glow stick that you threw down off the ledge. You are closing in at the bottom of the pit where Buddy is.
Buddy!
Getting there.
And
Marcus, that's your stick, right?
Yes. Much more calm than before. Hello, I'm okay. Everything's okay, guys. I'm a lot better now. I took a nap.
Okay, just hold on. We're almost there.
We're close, sir. And I'll look at Derek and is that a normal sign of shock or?
Can I roll
Maybe
something? Because that doesn't sound like a
Hypothermia?
normal sound of shock.
I mean, I'll give you a medicine or psychology. So
Okay,
if anyone else, I mean, of the three of you, if you have psychology, the other guys are pretty preoccupied.
yeah, I'm better at psychology, so I can do that.
Sure.
Well, that's a 90, so it's not a fumble, but it's I don't fucking know, man.
You're just happy to hear his voice.
Yeah, like it sounds weird. I take out the ice axe because I don't trust. There may be Canadians crawling around in these here tunnels, and so
That's how
I'm
they
gonna
get
head
into
up.
the United States.
Good. You guys are coming? You're almost down here?
Mm.
Yeah, we're close, buddy. Hang
Just
on.
sit tight, buddy.
Good. Yeah. keep coming. Keep coming down here.
Just stay calm. You're probably in shock. Do you feel any pain?
No, it's not as bad as I thought it was.
He's in shock. It's like hyperthermia.
So he mentioned his wife earlier. This is going a little bit meta maybe, and hopefully it's not going too far. Do we know much about him other than that he's married, no kids?
Yeah, that's
okay.
He doesn't talk too much about himself. He's the new kid.
So Marcus is going to call and say, "Don't worry, we'll have you back with your wife and son soon."
You're thinking about Bob. I don't have a son.
That's good to hear. We're on our way.
All right. And you guys creep down the other side. And when you come out to the opening, you can see sprawled out on the ice in a pool of blood is Buddy's corpse. His eyes lifeless, staring up, his jaw agape, the blood crystallizing around him. Do sanity rolls to see him. 1 on a fail.
All right, 98. I'm no longer as inflammable as I once was.
I'm probably just not conceiving of what's going on. So
95, I failed.
Yeah. And yeah, Derek, you can rush over to him. He is dead.
Well, I failed my SAN, and I am 3 away from temporary insanity. So, what's the penalty on a fail?
Just 1.
Ah, damn. Okay.
But didn't we just hear his voice? He looks like.
Yeah, I think. I mean, it makes sense because it's very stupid for me to rush right over to him, but I will just like go and, oh God, he just passed out. And yeah, rushing over to check on not Buddy.
Yep, he's cold. There's no life in his eyes. The blood's crystallizing. And while you guys are standing there looking over him, he says, "I can't see you. Have you guys made it?" But the body doesn't move. You just hear his voice echoing in the walls around you. And
where are you, buddy?
I'll go back to the other 3 on the other side of the squeeze as something starts coming down the tunnel towards you guys. You can see from the flare. So who's closest? Like Ron and Key both kind of seem trigger happy. But,
I'm close.
You're right at the edge.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see a figure kind of coming, like you can see something like a shadow from the flare you're holding. And then Cliff's mangled body is thrown down the chute and tumbles down towards you guys. And I'll have sanity rolls from you 3.
Really, I got mixed up in what group I was in. So
yeah.
The 98 on the sanity fail will be for seeing Cliff.
Sure. So take for 98, I'll say take the full 4. It's a D4 on the fail.
What about
I failed
pass?
too.
A pass, you're good. 0.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
I told you. There's
What?
something out there.
Yep.
Can I look at
And
his
then-
body?
Yeah, it is just like shredded to pieces. It looks like someone had a knife and just was ripping him apart. Bones are broken. He's all twisted from rolling down.
I'm
And
backing up.
yeah,
away from
there's
the entrance.
Good.
growls
God.
and scraping coming towards you guys from up the hill.
There's a goddamn bear up there.
Be ready.
If Key has a flare, I'm gonna. Do you have the ice pick 2 key still?
Oh yeah, it'd be a flare and a key. I got an extra one on my probably belt or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take Key's extra ice pick.
Yeah.
Man,
And-
there are a lot of different things, but this one,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So these three things just come barreling at you guys on all fours. One of them on the ceiling upside down, coming towards you guys. And I mean, Key's seen them before, but for you two, do sanity rolls on these. I just threw one of my dice on the floor.
Oh, 57's a pass.
83 is not a pass.
Lose one on a pass, a D8 on a fail.
Oh boy. It's a 3. I'm okay.
All right.
I'm tossing.
But I'm also.
And you guys are ready for it. I am not sure about dex order. I wasn't keeping track of that between the three of you guys. But since you're prepared and these things are running at you, you guys will have an ambush on them.
70 dex.
So you're probably going first. Dex.
40.
Yep,
I have a 50.
Yep. So it'll be Ron, then Maverick, then Key. And there's 2 on the ground and 1 on the ceiling, scrambling down at you guys.
I'm gonna go for the ceiling one.
Yeah.
Because that's just not natural. Oh, and that's a 13.
Nice. Is that extreme for you?
My handgun is 40, so it's not an extreme. Yeah. Actually, no. I would have to spend 5.
Yeah, I don't know how you're doing luck-wise. It's up to you.
No, this thing's a freak of nature. I'm gonna have to spend 5. Blow his head off.
Blast it.
Yeah, damn it.
So that's max damage plus a roll, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's gonna be some big number. Let me know.
Yeah. So the damage is 12, and then plus 1d10 plus 2.
Dang.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So that's like 25 damage.
All right. So as soon as these things start scrambling at you, the cowboy quick draws and blows the one on the ceiling's head off, and it falls down behind the other 2.
I don't have no truck with no demons.
And I mean, just the revolver just explodes next to you guys. All 3 of you.
Definitely. I'm sure we everything's like a.
yeah. Just suddenly everything's completely quiet as these things are barreling at you.
Echoing down the cave.
All right, I am
Mall.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are talking to a disembodied voice, and then there's a gunshot. Maverick's standing ready with the pickaxe or the ice axe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do a brawl roll as it's running at you.
68 is a fail.
All right. It fails too as you guys just kind of lock onto each other. You're holding it sideways, just kind of bracing it off you. And so Key, one's a little bit behind, but the one that's still alive is on top of Maverick, like threatening to take him to the ground.
I'm not going to toss the flare. I'm going to hold on to it and just wail on this one that's on Maverick.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, 26. Yeah. Well, that's a hard.
All right. Roll damage for it.
4.
Okay. All right. And so while you hit that one, the one that was coming down the tunnel behind, you can, as it's like jumping at you, you can see it has the gash in its side. It's the one that you hit earlier. It's coming back for revenge and it's jumping at you.
Bring it on.
Do you try to fight it back or do you dodge it?
I'm going to fight back.
All right. Let's see.
Hey, you guys stop horsing around in there.
That's a regular.
Oh, it rolled a hard. And on fight back, it wins the ties.
Yeah.
So even if you locked it down, let's see. How would 8 damage do you? That's
I have
quite a
14
bit, isn't
hit
it?
points.
Okay, nice. That's more than half though. So roll Constitution.
Constitution. Oh, 36. Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. So this thing, yeah, just full on tackles you, brings you to the ground, and claws trying to rip through your thick clothing. I'd say it probably bites you on the neck, somewhere exposed, pins you down, and it's back to Ron. Both of them are kind of underneath one of these things.
Oh, so there's two of them that are alive still.
There are.
Oh, yeah, one. So one of them is on top of Maverick, and the other one's on Key.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to point blank ice the one on top of Key with my gun.
Nice. How does point blank work? Is that a bonus die?
It's just a bonus die. So.
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna need it. Oh boy. It is not good. That's a miss.
With the bonus, it's still a miss. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, let's say it makes you stumble or something. It's just they're right at your feet rolling around. And Maverick, I'll say opposed strength roll while this thing's kind of wrestling with you.
Oh boy. Oh, all right. Strength. 21 is a hard success.
Nice. It did not do nearly that well. So you're able to push it off you and get some space. And yeah, I'll cut away just for a second to the other three. While you're standing in this chamber with Buddy's corpse, you can hear, I mean, there was a gunshot, there's two gunshots, people are shouting, you don't know what's going on, and Buddy is just talking seamlessly, like trail of thought. It sounds like madness to you. Just, I see the truth now. My dreams tell me lies. None of us will ever see the light of day again. We'll feel the warm embrace of sunlight on our skin. Embrace the darkness. Accept it. It's all we'll ever have. We're going to be down here forever. You can't climb out. You'll never leave. They'll get you.
Hard step backwards.
Yeah, do last sanity rolls for you guys, knowing you need to leave here. That this corpse is talking to you without moving its mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Success.
Super fail.
Like a fumble.
I mean, it might as well be. It's an 82 over 34.
Okay. I'll only hit you guys with one more on the fail, as I mean, yeah, like it's been taking you a lot, but yeah, time to leave, right?
Yep. Back up, guys.
I'm gonna bury the ice axe into Buddy's skull, like just for good measure, because I don't like any of this. Then just like putting a boot down.
Nice.
We need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So it is grisly. It goes all the way through. It bites into the ice and sticks underneath him, and the voice stops.
Oh, fucking A.
Okay. He wasn't really dead.
Well, he is now. He was fucking creepy.
Killed a person.
You all saw it. He died in the fall.
I think at this point we just worry about getting the rest of us out of here. So
he's got it.
You got to climb up and back down to get over to that crawl. So
but something's going on in there. Can you hear the gunshots?
I think where we left it would be Maverick's turn, right? You just
Maverick just pushed it off.
I just pushed him off. That was strength roll.
Okay. Yeah. So
I think it's
Key is underneath the thing. And that's probably a strength roll too to get it off you, huh?
Oh, I got a. I rolled while you're waiting. I got an extreme.
Oh, nice.
I got 10.
Before we get back to them, can I set up my survey equipment? Maybe I can find another way out.
Okay, cool. So,
because you said there were other tunnels.
Yeah, along with your headlamps, that isn't working either. All electronics have been disabled.
Fuck.
Rule standard.
I mean, if Bob feels like it, yeah.
It's all hopeless. The computer was all that mattered.
Yeah.
I pass. I'll just take some glow sticks and start walking around and looking for tunnels leading up.
Is there a possible way up the walls? Sorry to interrupt the combat, but if
that's my next thought. Yeah, you mentioned that it was an overhang. Can I desperately start climbing up that we know where the top was?
Oh man.
100
Okay,
feet
so
fuck it. It's better than 100 feet down below and Talkie Cave.
And we
if
got
all three of you are
there.
taking the chance to look, I'll give you guys navigate rolls. I think would be most appropriate. Just
I think I'd have Bob to do that. He's got the eye for that. But if we get it, we can get up there. Even if I can get up there, we do have the anchor up there. So say we get halfway, use the rope.
Yeah. I got 20 out of 30. I'll spend 5 and make it make it a hard.
No, you don't need to for the hard. There is a way. This would be a pretty intense climb. There's a way without too much ice. It would be faster to climb this way, but probably like half hour of straight climbing on a face, which you guys are all kind of prepared for. You could just go up the chimney.
I mean, there's gunshots back there. I want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but
nice.
So I'll hang a couple of bow sticks on myself and start climbing.
Cool. So you guys are bailing. Like preliminary climb rolls for your lives, each of you.
Oh, climb.
Yeah, Marcus will lead if that helps. So
do you guys still have a rope? Yeah, you do, don't you?
Yep, we have a 50-foot rope that we can keep tied to each other.
Nice. Yep, 3-man expedition. You can just have him lead.
My survival instinct is kicking in. I rolled a 7 under 50. Extreme climb.
I got a 14 under 40, so it's a hard.
73 over 70. I'll spend 3 luck.
You can't be shown up at this point. You see us scrambling. You're like, oh, damn.
Yeah, like getting onto that lip will be tricky, but yeah, you guys are just going for it. You're climbing out of the pit.
I love the tiger.
I love it. That's great. All right. So Key, you kick the thing off you. I'll do just unarmed damage for it. You can't use the axe to get it off you, but yeah, do a hit on it.
Okay, and with my damage.
Well, no, with extreme, right? It's not piercing; it's just max, right?
Well, that was just to throw him off of me.
Oh, okay.
Should I roll it? Can I get a hit on him then?
Yeah, sure. Let's opposed combat. I rolled 96.
It's a hard.
Okay,
so,
there you go.
3 and my damage bonus. Okay. Oh, that's much better. That's 7.
Wow.
Nice.
That was full.
Yeah, you boot the thing in the head. You're using the axe, right? After you push it off you, so.
Oh, I just rolled for my hand. Like booting. Just good.
Yeah,
kick to
you like dislocated big nasty hanging jaw when you get it off you, and you're able to scurry back and get some distance. And then I believe it's its turn. And Maverick's kind of standing in the front now. It's going to go for him. Do you fight back or dodge it?
Oh, let's see. I'm fighting back.
How do you do? A regular.
I could. I'm not. I don't.
Yeah,
no,
you need to get a.
I need to get a hard, and I failed. So
let's see here.
Where's that 85 luck?
I do have a fuck ton of luck, but also just the one shot luck stump at the end.
This thing looks nasty. Yeah.
It does some damage.
I need to spend 30 luck. I'll spend 30 luck.
Yeah. You just nice. So how's the damage look on that? For a pickaxe weapon, it'd be like a D6, wouldn't it?
Sounds reasonable to me. That's 5 damage.
Nice. Yeah, you hit the thing good, and it is dazed. It kind of starts hissing and falling back. The fight's kind of out of it. But the other one is not nearly as hurt, and it goes for Ron. So, Ron, do you dodge or fight back?
Damn it, I was trying to blend it in the background. Let me take a look. My dodge isn't bad. My fighting isn't bad. I'll dodge.
All right.
I'm sidestepping.
You got a regular.
Well, with dodge, you just have to match it, right?
Yeah, regular is good enough for you.
Oh boy. You know what? I have self-preservation. I'll spend down. It's going to be quite a bit.
Yeah, as this nasty, inhuman thing with its gnashing claws just runs at you. You step to the side and get out of there. And then it's back to you at Dex order. As you step out of the way, it's your turn.
All right, so after failing to shoot that one, I'm just going to try to punch this guy in the what passes for the face.
Yeah.
God damn dirty freaking thing.
It
So
got
it's
a hard fighting back. Okay, but yeah, aggressor wins. Against fight back. So yeah, do your damage.
Damn animal. Okay, I don't have a damage bonus, so it's just a D3, right? Yeah, D3. Yeah. So I do 3 damage.
All right. So at this point, I'll ask the 3 that bailed. I mean, did you just completely bail, or are you shouting back to them?
Yeah, no, Marcus is definitely calling and just saying we're attempting another passage out.
I'm not. I'm just getting the fuck
I'll
out.
remember you.
Save yourselves.
All right. So Marcus lets everyone know that they're not coming back your way. All right. There's the one that Ron's boxing in the middle of the chamber, and the very injured one kind of in the choke point that's just kind of hissing and looks more reluctant. It's Maverick's turn.
Yeah, I'm going to press the attack against the injured one.
Nice.
$47. I'll spend 2 points of luck to pass.
For a regular pass? So
Yep.
Let me see. It got a regular success on dodge as it's kind of sulking away from you, scooting back up the hill. And that brings it to Key, where right. Now Maverick is swinging at one, leading it back up in the tunnel, and it's kind of fleeing and hissing at him.
Yeah, I mean, if he's got that one, that's probably the closest one to me, so I'll take a swing at it with the axe. All right. 26, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a hard.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage, but you're probably killing this thing.
He's got that adrenaline from...
Oh, yeah. That got... you said 1d6 for pickaxe, or...
Yeah, plus your damage bonus.
Yeah, 9.
Oh, yeah. So you lunge past Maverick and just, brain this thing. The ice axe straight through its head. And so with them going after the wounded animal up on the hill, Ron, you're getting attacked by this thing again. It's attacking you. Do you dodge or fight it?
I'm going to dodge.
All right. It just rolled a hard on attacking you.
Oh, there's no way I'm getting out of this one. No, I failed.
He's taking it.
All right. So there's 9 damage coming in as this thing just...
Oh, boy. Just might be all over for old Bron.
Falls on you and starts ripping at you to pieces. How much health do you have? Are you still up?
Yeah, I got 3 hit points.
Ooh, do a constitution roll.
I did pass. I passed 51 out of 60.
Nice. Yeah, this... I mean, you feel the life leaving. Yeah, you just fall back and take it at that point. And I mean, it's your turn coming back around Dex order, but yeah, you're in a pretty bleak spot. What are you thinking?
I'm just unloading into the thing.
Nice.
Yeah, you bastard.
Yeah, that's point blank. Roll with bonus. Well, but it's multiple shots, so I mean that's just a flat roll, isn't it? I mean, it's on top of you. I feel like it would just happen.
Yeah, you technically roll with each one with one more penalty.
One more penalty, yeah.
So yeah.
So it'd be,
Okay.
if you're doing 3 shots, it would just be 1 penalty die for each, because the up close should give you the 1 bonus. If I remember right.
So I mean, just do 3 flat rolls. See how many passes you get.
Okay. I only got 1 pass.
Oh man, we'll do the damage for it.
Oh my god! And the other ones were like almost horrible. It was almost a jam. Okay, so that's 5 damage.
Ooh, 5 is
Ron fucking sucks. I'm sorry, he sucks.
He buckles under pressure, baby.
Yeah. Just you guys
Don't talk about
are
yourself that
still-
way, Ron. You're a
Yeah.
I'm too old for this shit. God damn it.
As hard as it is to listen, yeah, maybe I mean, yeah, like you guys could just barely hear Marcus for a little bit coming through. We're going somewhere else. And then there's another like 3 gunshots that deafen you again.
Marcus yells, "We'll be back for you!"
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. And
never mind.
But,
I only got 1 bullet left.
Maverick responds before Key as yeah, this thing's bleeding, and on top of Ron, he's getting ripped to pieces. They're both still very much alive.
Fuck it.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, see,
Nobody
if you-
left behind.
It's not really opposed if you just get a success, take it with it just mauling Ron.
28. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's damage on that? D6?
3.
Nice. So that's enough to get it to to flinch off and leave Ron alone.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate
it's starting to back into a corner for Key again.
I
All
guess
right, Key.
I'll take a
He's
shot.
bleeding and limping, and go jump on it.
At 45. So, yeah.
That's a regular success for you.
Yeah, I have I should know this by now. Yeah, that's a regular success.
All right. Do you want to spend the luck to make it a
I
hard
will spend
dodged?
the luck to do it.
All right. It's because this thing is skirting away. It's going towards that little squeeze that your friends went into. But,
Oh,
yeah.
is
you
it?
just
who cares then? It's going away from us.
that's the decision. You can let it run after
I'll
the
save
other
my
ones.
10 luck and let it go.
All right. It scrambles off through that little hole. And,
Did we hear them saying they're leaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
in
good
the
luck
little
with that,
bit
you
of being able to
bastards.
hear. Yeah.
All right.
were-
We'll
we were certainly
get
hoping
Ron into a try to help him walk out of here.
Let's
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
You calling for a medic, or you just trying to?
No, we're just
Just
gotta
summon the
fucking
Derek's
go.
going.
Well, how?
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
we,
right.
we got to get out of here.
I have no
Oh.
idea where those other 3 are.
All the extra rope is with Key, isn't it? So we
Yep.
couldn't even draw.
Yeah,
Well,
but
he-
it's hanging down. We're not taking it with us.
Well,
Yeah.
no, he's carrying it on his person. I think we have
I have-
50 feet that we're using, but
Well,
Well,
we'll
we're gonna
probably
get back
attach
up
it. There's
our-
always the chance that you might make it. So
Yeah. Well,
Tie
with
it up.
Ron barely holding on to life, I'm just gonna say that it's a matter of working together and climbing to get out of here alive, knowing that at least one of those things is still alive. And I think that's where I'm gonna end it.
Oh boy.
You guys
Always save one bullet for yourself, mate. Always save.
you guys make the difficult climb back to the surface and sprawl out under the sun.
And with we lay in the hospital beds with PTSD going, Eye of the tiger, it's the pain of the fight.
Yeah, the
Wow.
climbing up the chute in the middle, dodging them. I like it.
Okay, so were they ghouls?
I thought ghouls at first, but then I read the description for ghasts, and I liked that more.
Ah,
Yeah.
So how connected were they to the voice of Buddy that we were hearing? Or was that something else entirely, or
that was just something else. It's
okay.
I mean,
not part of their ambush or anything?
It was just weird, creepy.
Yeah. I just wrote a short little horror story, didn't put too much thought into it, but
Nice. That was awesome. Hey,
I'm talking to you because we can tell you now that ghosts are real because you're next. Yeah.
Look, 6
No,
out
that
of
was
8
cool.
made it alive. This is the best fair weather expedition to date.
Jesus Christ.
if you remember back in Peru, all those interns we lost.
Yeah. This is nothing.
Wait, I told you never mention that place to me again.
That's why we don't hire Cabreras anymore.
I was just thinking of a way you could end it with a huge bang. Just when they fight off the ghasts, the Gugs come looking for a ghast.
oh man.
Big old hulking Gug. Lovely. Scary. It was really good. I have nightmares about getting caught in a cave. I used to go spelunking, and there were definitely a couple of those moments when you wedged yourself in and you thought, if I can't get all the way through, I can't breathe at this moment. I could die right here.
Yeah.
Fortunately, there were always people ahead of me and behind me to shove.
Keep going.
Yeah, I grew up in Wyoming, so this is actually based off of a real cave that I'd go through with my friends. The setting, at least, dramatized and filled with monsters.
We will remember your friends in our hearts.
Yeah,
they're speaking corpses.
Back in high school, one of my good friends at one of the climbs just gave up and said, "Go on without me. Leave me to die. I can't do it."
Yeah. And I mentioned at the beginning Lechigia, and when they were exploring that, they got, I think, 3 days into the cave and somebody broke their ankle.
Yeah.
And it took them 3 or 4 days to carry them
Horrifying.
all the way back out. Yeah, sounds horrible.
This is why I do puzzles. I think that's a fun hobby.
But do you ever do puzzles of a cave?
No, it's all one color. It's really hard to get them to match up.
All dark.
Our players included Dr. Lex Hurley, Mike McKinn, Thomas Grooms, Max Meltzer, Morgan Llewellyn, and myself, with Calen McDowell as the keeper of arcane lore. We have a Discord server where you can chat with other members, you can set up private games, you can learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Podbean, Spotify, or iTunes. If you would like to help support our show, visit our Patreon account, or you can hit the Super Thanks button just below the screen. It's your contributions that keep us going. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows, and leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answering any questions you might have. This is Thom Raley, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the universe of H.P. Lovecraft and the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. Until next time, good luck, good gaming.